Hello Dooney addicts, I am back with a spring 2017 Dooney Bourke unbagging. As you can tell, I made a trip to Belk. Completely forgot my shopping pass, so not a little irritated by that, but I'll go back, I'm sure, and buy something else. But was in there doing some Valentine's Day shopping, looking for some cologne, and saw that they had the new spring collection in. So I wanted to share with you really quick two things that I picked up from Belk. The first one is I'm at the cash register and I am checking out, and I look behind the cashier and I see this. Now, you may be thinking, okay, it's a card holder. It is metallic gold. Yeah, Dooney addict. What's the big deal? Well, that's the big deal. When all else fails, buy shoes. And was hoping and praying that they had one behind this one that said, when all else fails, buy a handbag. But this little beauty had to come home with me. Because one thing that I am addicted to is accessories, whether it is shoes, which I have closets and closets full of shoes, and handbags, jewelry, you know, because these are the kinds of things that it doesn't matter how you're feeling, whether you've packed on a pound or two, or lost a pound or two, whether you're retaining water or not. These are the kinds of things that just never seem to fail. So I thought that I would pick this up. I thought it would be cute to put in my wallet, in my purse, especially for those things that I'm constantly pulling out. You know, your debit card, your driver's license, you know, maybe your most frequently used rewards card or something like that. So I thought this might be a way for me to consolidate. Excuse me. Or for those days when you are just going to run in someplace, or you're running out of the house because you just need to run to the store to get, like, I don't know, milk and cheese, where you can grab this, have driver's license, have your form of payment, throw this in your you know, in your jeans or in your jacket pocket, and you are all set. So I picked this up from Belk on yesterday. I love the little swirls on the inside of the lining in the red, and it is a Brighton product, and it was, I believe I paid 34 bucks, and it is the stiletto card case. Now for the big item. So they debuted this item, I believe it's now coming up on a week and a half ago on QVC, and they had it in white and calypso and taupe and black and couple other colors, and I thought, you know what, I don't need that. It's not going to fit over my shoulder. It's going to be a tight fit. I've got thicker arms. I'm working on that. But I want something that's going to be comfortable. But I fell in love because it has that strap that's a little bit wider, and then it kind of hugs the shoulder. So what am I talking about? Y'all, I picked up at Belk the Paige sack in bone. So they had it in bone instead of the stark white. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I have a tendency to steer clear of whites, but will wear the heck out of a bone colored bag. The bag was $198. So no, I didn't get it on the 6 Easy Pay. No, I didn't have my shopping pass, and usually the shopping passes exclude brands like Dooney Bourke, but $198. It has the adjustable strap. It is on the middle strap, and I can put this over my arm with no problem. Perfect clearance. So I fell in love with it. It has the silver tone hardware. It has tassels, double tassels on the zip, and it also has a silver toned zipper. So it's pebbled leather. It has the natural trim, and it has the new Spring 2017 Dooney Bourke leather logo plate stitched on the front of the bag. This is a little bit textured, but not as much as some of the other leather patches on bags. It has 4 feet under the bottom. Got a string there that I need to pull off. On the back, no pocket. As you can tell, it is all smooth pebble leather. And it has that strap that is a little bit wider at the sides where it attaches. Look at all that that stitching, the seaming of that handle. And then it just helps to hold your shoulder. Now, you can adjust this with very, very little problem. But again, I would encourage anyone that's interested in this bag to try it for a little bit on the setting that it comes in. And then if it's too loose or not loose enough, then you have the flexibility to move up to or down to, depending on your preference. So I am loving this little bag. It is not very small, but I wouldn't consider it to be one of my larger bags either. All right, let's move to the inside of the bag. It is stuffed. It did not come wrapped because, of course, it was sitting on a gondola at Belk. So they had already unpacked it. I didn't think to ask them if they had another one in the back because I just got so excited that it cleared my arm with no problems. It does come with the dust bag, so I'm happy about that. Although you have to be really careful because of color transfer. I've never actually had color to transfer from the dust cover, but I have had them color transfer on my bone colored Kimberly bag from a pair of new jeans that I wore during a visit to Chicago. So let's see, on the inside it has the nylon key keeper, and it still has what appears to be gunmetal hardware. So I don't understand why they didn't just go ahead and make it match, since they were going to change the hardware color on the bag anyway. On the inside of the bag, you have the standard Dooney setup. You have the leather logo stitched on the back wall. It has the red cotton twill lining, the natural leather collars, the zipper, and the slip pocket. Not a super long zip pocket. Not sure if my cell phone will fit in there with the case on it, but it is nonetheless a nice size pocket. On the front wall of the bag, you have 2 slip pockets. So one of them is still the small one. I'm hoping that one day Dooney is gonna give us a little bit of extra space in this pocket. And then it has another medium to large size slip pocket that does not have the snap closure over the top. So that is the inside of the bag. I really like this bag. Looking at this collection online, I really wasn't sure if I was going to take the plunge, but it's a nice collection. You know that I don't have a lot of pebble leather, but the pebble leather that I do have seems to be in this same color family. So this color just seems to work for me. So I think I will stick with it. Again, I just can't see myself doing a white bag for the summer. I did them when I was a teenager. And it's just difficult for me to keep white clean. Bone to me seems to be, I just feel like I get a lot more wear and usage out of the bone color. So that's my Paige sack. Anyone that's on the fence about this one, I will tell you, take the plunge. This is not a big bag. It is not a small bag. It is like the perfect medium. The adjustable shoulder strap, amazing. Because you would think that if you adjusted the strap that it would not, you know, the weight of the bag would be off or it would be off-centered. But in true Peter Dooney fashion, it is perfectly designed. You cannot go wrong. $198 price point. You cannot beat that if you find a color that you like on QVC and are able to take advantage of the 6 easy pay. I think it's like $33 a month. You get a brand new bag at the start of the season to be able to enjoy. So chaos going on still here at the house. Ended up with some scratches and stuff going on in the floors. Waiting on the contractor to tell me whether or not he's going to be able to buff those out and reblend the floors, or whether they're going to be able to pack, whether they're going to have to pack and move me out. So I am in limbo still with boxes everywhere. The semester, you know, I'm just ready to get this over with. Order this week, we order announcements, regalia, and take graduation pictures. So the excitement is building, but it's a gloomy Sunday here in Georgia, and I've got to go see the boo thing because it's my weekend to travel. So thank you so very much for watching. I do hope that you are enjoying your pre-Valentine's Day weekend. Can't wait to see the Dooneys that you ladies get for Lover's Day. And until next time, I do hope that you're finding something that features Dooney addiction. Take care.